was very jealous of you. Why so? Let me welcome you, ma'am. It's my honor.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for approaching me. And yeah, it's today it's really sunny day. It's scorching hot. However, I'm having session just because of I gave you my time.
Yeah, I really appreciate your hard work and you have given me time. I have been chasing you since so long. I messaged you, I mailed you, you know. So it's like dream come true. Seriously, I can't believe that I am having a conversation with you. I have been watching in your videos.
Yeah, because as I live in a village, so there are so many works, especially in this time, in this rainy season. We also cultivate some paddy. Okay,
Yes, study
so
time.
therefore related to this, we have so many works, and even I have just come from my farm, and now I am having this session.
Ma'am, that is this spirit make you special. This is your specialty. Despite having lot of work and the responsibility, you never give any opportunity to have conversation with anyone. So this is the beauty. And one thing I just want to admire that I have seen you a black color, patch sari. Like there is a block, rectangle blocks. I have seen you many times.
Yes.
And one thing I just admire that you wear that sari most of the time. And you work from till morning to the evening in that particular sari, and still I didn't find you in a messy condition. Always remain like plates are proper, everything is proper. So how do you manage all these things?
Because it's been more than 8 years. Okay, it's been more than 8 years, especially in village. So in village, women are allowed to wear only sari, not any type of dresses, not suit salwar, not t-shirt, jays. So therefore, we have only one option. So we have to be habitual doing all the work wearing this sari.
Yeah, wearing a different thing.
Even I'm the lucky one who doesn't cover his her face with that veil. Otherwise, there's my sister-in-law, my mother-in-law, all of them. They cover their face. They put on a long veil.
Yeah, same I do. When I go my village, I belong from Kanpur. So when I go there, so I have to do such kind of thing. That it should not be that much, but yeah, face should be and your forehead should be covered in front of your, elder person. You can't go, especially your elder person, in-laws. So, ma'am, really,
Is from village, but just because of we have just shifted in the
yeah,
city and any kind of urban places, so that's why we always consider ourselves that we are from urban area. But no, our background are totally from rooted from village.
somewhere, India is an agricultural country. So everyone somewhere they are, maybe their ancestor were be in the rural area, but
Yes,
somewhere
yes.
they have linked with their place, and we should have such kind of attachment with our rural area. Whenever I get time to go there, I feel like that I am living my childhood. My childhood, I used to spend my 2 months holidays whole in the grazing and taking bath in the tube well, plugging mangoes and jamus. That kind of activity I used to do in my childhood. I am missing those things. So
And especially when there is a gathering of 3 or 4 ladies or 3 or 4 girls, especially, then they can do whatever they want. They can play like kids.
yeah, and I was like a boy. I used to play gilli danda, kabaddi, such kind of things I used to do with my brothers. So we are born and brought up in that way. Yes. And people used to say, why you are coming here? In the summer vacation, people used to go hill station and other places. And you all come here to bother us. My maternal uncle used to say, why you are spending your whole 2 months here? But we love, we never bother what they are saying. We were there to enjoy. That. So Yashoda, ma'am, this was my next question because I know that you were in Delhi. So how was your experience?
Yeah, it was fabulous. And it was my first time I spent my time for 2 or 3 days. And yeah, I really enjoyed it a lot.
Is there any one thing which you like most about Delhi?
Mm, I don't know about more thing about Delhi, but I like one thing that people, they all are busy in their life. They have no time for others. But in village, I have seen this thing means your neighbors, they are getting jealous from your success, and they don't want to understand what's going on there in their family, on their family, but they are really very intrigued about knowing what's going on his or her family. And they always want they always do flattering type of things, and they whispers about a lot, and it's not a good thing. And yeah, in city I have seen people, all the in the society, all the houses, all the people, they are busy only in their work. They don't have any time. Even if anyone die in their house, then no, their neighbor, okay, is not going to ask about what's going in their family. Only after some time, then they will get to know.
Yes, as you told me, everything has two aspects, positive and negative. The one thing which I like most about Delhi, if I compare to my Kanpur, that you told me that nobody is peeping in your life. What you are doing, what you are achieving, they have nothing to do with it. But if you go that village, they are rather than improving themselves, they are trying to what you are doing, how you are growing, and they will most of the thing they will do by. They will hardly appreciate your work. Whole world is appreciating you. But if you come to your village, I can say hardly get people who would appreciate you. It's the irony. Whole world is appreciating Dehati Mam is quite popular, in news and channel, everywhere.
In urban area, I am popular that much, but in on the other hand, in village, no one has that much regard to my work and to me, towards me, because
Yeah,
they
it's
know he's just making videos, but they have no knowledge about how I got this much fluency, as well as this much name and fame, everything.
yeah, they don't.
Want to admire about cities means, it's like husband, okay. In cities, if there is two members, one man and women, so both of them, they work simultaneously, okay, they help each other. But in village, you don't accept any kind of help from your husband,
Yeah,
because
if they want to,
it's
if
only
they
women's
willing,
responsibility to complete all the household chores. No one is going to help you even by giving you a glass of water.
yes, yes. And sometimes I feel like if they want to do, sometimes if they are willing to do, but because of people pressure, what my parents will say, कि जोरू का गुलाम बन रहा है, he is helping her. So
Yes.
because of that, they try to sometimes pull back. No, I should not do this because of image. They don't want to ruin their image.
From society to society, in which society you are living, so they, all the members, they will behave in this way. But here, especially our grandparents or our ancestors, they have made that particular rule that you
Yeah.
should always avoid doing household chores, and you should not be like Jorud ka gulam. So why they are supposed to do?
Yes, yes. That is the thing. But we cannot change. But you have given a
We should change this mentality, because now it's 21st century, and now it's time to give your partner the same respect and the same value that you accept from your wife and from all the ladies from your family.
it is not every relation. What kind of behavior you are expecting, you should always try to give that kind of behavior. If you want respect, you should give respect. We both are partner. So for the partner, it has given.
And even in village, especially in my village, I have seen this, especially girls, they are deprived from education. And we should change this mentality. But means all the villages, they would say only one thing, that if we want, then we can send our boys to school. There's no need for the girls to go school, because after having education, they will only get married and do their household chores. So what's the need? But I think this mentality is totally wrong. And because now it's time to grow your family, to groom the personality of your girls, your in-laws, your daughters, everyone's. Because if your lady, okay, if a girl will get a education, then of course he will be able to help their son to during their education time, and then he can make an ideal citizen for this country.
Yes, very sad. And uh, it is said that girl can educate us, educated women can educate whole house. So we should need to change this mentality. Why people think that why should I invest money? Because I have to give dowry also. that could be a reason. If I spend money on their education, what about the dowry? So for the dowry purpose, they are not spending because they're saying that if she will earn money, we will not get anything. Their in-laws will get that benefit. So it's not required. So it will change. Definitely, you have given example. People are watching you, and there are n number of plethora of examples who are proving, despite being a woman. So they will definitely come to that kind of point. So, Yashoda ma'am, tell me about the experience of your first viral video.
Actually, I'm kind of a person who's very calm person. I'm not kind of person who becomes so much excited about knowing that my videos got viral. Even I didn't celebrate my first 1 lakh subscriber and my golden silver play button. I'm just like this. Whatever I'm getting just because of God, and I just always want from God that whatever you give me, I just want one thing, that content in my life. I just want to be content. And because all these things are materialistic things, I just
Yeah,
wanted name and fame, and I just wanted to help my husband. Because since my childhood, I have bring and brought up in that type of a family where I have taught these kind of values, that you should always be content, no matter whether your husband is getting so much money or not, your husband is rich or not. You should always be content, because if there's not contentment, then you should always be unhappy throughout your life, and you would always want more and more things. So that's why uh, there's no doubt I'm earning money from YouTube. Still, I don't do with that money. My husband, he spend that money wherever he want, and I just need only that one sari and one dupatta, one thing. And yeah, in this journey, there's no doubt I have watched so many videos, and through all videos I have seen only one thing, I learned only one thing, that in a life contentment is really very important. If you are a kind of person who is just running behind only having getting materialistic thing in your life, means I want a big house, I want a big car, I want this or that. So in this way you are just going to make your life miserable for you, and you will never ever be get satisfied. Satisfaction, it's really very important in our life.
yeah, you said very well, and you know, Yashoda ma'am, it's quite inspiring. Now I got to know why you are famous, too much famous. You're not only famous because of your language, you are famous because of your thought process also, which is making you special. Seriously, it's not only I am telling you to only praise you. I have such kind of tendency. Like if you're talking about the containment, earlier I was having, I'm very new at YouTube fraternity. I was having 200 or 300 subscribers. That time I was curious why my subscribers are not get increasing. Now right now I am having 700, but still I'm looking for more. So my husband said, think about those time when you were having only 200, now you are having 700, you are achieving, you are grooming. So
Yes.
these are the words are motivational, and you have given me a path. I know this thing, like we should be a containment should be there, but as someone who is inspirational and who have came across all over the thing, and you have gained money, fame, and still you are very modest. So this is the lesson I'm going to take from this session. Yeah, you were telling to something.
I don't want to get that nature in myself, because I am a simple woman. Okay, I don't know how to put makeup on my face. I live as it is I am. Okay, even whenever I'm going to make video, I don't apply anything. I just come in front of the way I am.
One thing I just want to, reveal. Whenever I used to take any kind of conversation, so at that time I feel like that I should apply some talc or any cream or such kind of thing. Whenever I don't feel like, कि नहीं, आज मैं जैसी हूँ, I just want to be like that. So first person who always come in my mind, that is you.
Oh,
Seriously, that is you. Kiss that Yashoda ma'am, and she's not doing any kind of thing. She never changed her attire. Like whenever she want to have a conversation, if she's at village, she take the conversation at that very time. So that mind, change me. Okay, no, if I am not feeling to do, sometimes I do, but I don't feel like do, then I am going to be like this. So that is the
actually,
first person
actually
in
it's
my
not
mind.
like this. And sometimes I also think about why don't I have any kind of interest in all these type of things. I don't know why, but I think in our life. Yeah, we should have some interest in makeup or in this world. But I don't have, even nowadays, I don't feel like talking to anyone. I don't talk to any of my relatives. And it's this thing made me bad. They think about me I'm getting arrogant, but no, I'm not getting arrogant. It's my nature. I'm having this type of nature because last year I went to Vrindavan and I follow Premanand Maharaj ji, and whatever he said I follow only those things. I don't want to get involved so many members, so many relatives in my life, because as much as we want to know what's going in their life, if we want to be intrigued about their life, then we will totally spoil our life. So try
Said.
to mind our business.
So don't you feel this way? Somewhere we are giving them a kind of indication that a person is not willing to take, maintain a relationship with us. It will like spoil our relationship also in somewhere if you do
Yeah,
such kind of.
I know everything, still I don't want to talk to anyone.
Whatever you are saying now, it's like somewhere I can relate myself. Nowadays, since I have started my YouTube channel, and not about YouTube channel, it's not like that I don't want to talk someone, but sometimes I don't feel like talking to them. Like my closest relative, except my mother and my sister. Uh,
Yeah, 2 or 3
when
relatives in front of others we can share everything, but not apart from them.
the same thing, because when I talk them, sometimes I feel like that if I find that they are doing anything good in their life and everything, it's not I'm getting jealous, but sometimes I feel like down. So I just want to keep myself protected from such kind of negative vibes. So I hardly do any kind of conversation. I am a very talkative person. I do talk a lot, but in terms of relative, I always try to be abstain from those people. So I am. You have said that I am not doing anything wrong. So it's good. Yeah, I am.
I don't want to speak about here and there about anyone's life. I don't want to praise anyone. I don't want to uh, pull anyone's leg.
But being a villager in a village, it's very common. The women are in the tendency of having such kind of gossip, because after completing their household chores, they get indulged in such kind of gossiping, talking about others' life. This is the only time of their fun. So how can you do such kind of thing? How can you remove yourself
It's
from there?
it's my nature, and because of this, my husband means he always called me because of this. Because he asked so many times, just talk to this relative. I say no. I always said no, and he slapped me 1 or 2 times.
Okay. Same thing happened with me, Yashoda ma'am. Actually, I am living in a nuclear family. I have many members in my surroundings, many neighbors, and there is a culture of kitty party, making friends, going outside. Sometimes I feel lonely and upset. So my husband used to say, "Why don't you join such kind of kitty parties and such things?" But I don't feel like going there, because I feel like that I would not be that person which I am really. So somewhere I have to pretend to be happy, to be, enthusiastic, which I don't want to. So same.
Extent, this type of individuality is good or bad as well, because living alone, okay, having that contentment within yourself, it's good to some extent, because it's also really very important in order to get what you want, okay, in order to get what you are willing to do. It's important to realize ourselves, to know, to get know the uh, goals, okay, to get know the way to achieve that goal. But yeah, if we keep involving only others life, if we also get others to involve in our life, then it will be totally waste of time, because others, they are always there to spoil our life. Yeah, if you want to make friends, then make friends only with 2 or 3 person, okay, it could be anyone, so that they can give you some suggestion.
Yes.
Otherwise, most of the time in this time period, everyone is just want to spoil your life. No one just want to see at this with a great success.
And I just want to say one thing. I want to reveal this secret. Initially, I was very jealous of you. I why so? Because initially when I think 1 year back I started, I saw one of your video. That time you were doing starting, you were struggling. to speak. And that time I feel like, okay, I can better speak than her. Then initially days passes by, I didn't do anything. I was the way I was, and you will keep on working on yourself, your personality. Then few days back, I again a video pop up and I watched your video and I saw the drastic change. That time I was jaw dropped. Oh my God, how much she has improved. So that very day, and initially I watched 2-3 video, I was like, okay, ठीक है, कर रही है. Okay, nice. But then that video changed my perception. Everything totally changed. Like if she is doing and consistently where she is right now and what I am doing, that very day I make my YouTube channel. I am
Because
going
I
to
I have also I have watched so many videos, and I believe in that thing. Slow and steady definitely wins the race. There's no need to run fast. Okay, always put small actions, but try to put efforts, because sometimes when we stop working, but do practice. I just want to create that environment around myself. I just want to speak this language. That's why I just want to live alone. I don't want to join their community.
Yes. And don't feel offended. What was in my mind, I just spoke out. I spoke my mind. Really, it happened. And whatever I said earlier, I was like, but now you have, and salute to you. Really, you have
Thank you.
changed my vision and you have guided and motivated me. Seriously. And it's really nice talking to you. It's going to be more than